And we're joined now on Growing Kentucky by the Dean and Director of the UK College of Agriculture, Scott Smith. Scott, welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me again, Jeff.
We always like to get together with you at least once a year and talk about the college and the future and,
Sure.
and the past and the progress, and certainly another record-setting year for the UK College of Agriculture.
In a lot of ways, Jeff, really the undergraduate program is maybe a good place to start with good news. The continued enrollment growth is repeated again this year. Moderate rate of enrollment, which is just what we want, but some exciting new programs in the undergraduate area as well. Sustainable Ag is a program that's drawn a lot of interest from a diverse group of students. They have a wonderful set of activities out on South Farm, and Equine Science and Management as well is continuing to grow and attract students from all across the country.
That whole UK Equine initiative has been a great success, that umbrella that you and Nancy Cox got going a few years ago.
Yeah, Carl, it really has. It's amazing what we've managed to accomplish, what the faculty and staff have put together under Nancy's leadership. There are just so many different examples of how this has moved the college forward in serving Kentucky's signature agricultural industry. I mentioned the undergraduate program. That's just one aspect of it. I think that some people don't realize that it touches all areas of research and extension, service, and also undergraduate instruction.
You know, we're also moving closer to, since we're talking about equine, the World Equestrian Games, now less than a year away, and certainly the UK College of Agriculture is going to play a big role in that as well, aren't we?
We are in a lot of different dimensions, as is just about everybody in Lexington. As a matter of fact, it's going to be quite an effort, and we have been brought in a lot of appropriate ways. There will be an area set aside for equine instruction college programs, so we'll be there with our partners like the University of Louisville. Also, we'll be working with the Department of Agriculture on the Kentucky Proud exhibit and activities, and then many other things. Just the appearance of our own farm, which is right across the road from the World Equestrian Games site, is something that we've tried to put a little bit of extra effort into to look like horse country for all the world that will be here.
One of the things with facilities, we talked about some of the equine initiatives programs, that you have some exciting new facilities, revamped facilities online, but also in a related area to the big picture, the LDDC, the Livestock Disease Diagnostic Center, which is very vital to Kentucky.
Yeah. Carl, a lot of people don't understand the significance of the Diagnostic Center. It's a fairly inconspicuous building, but this is just a key element of Kentucky agriculture and the health of animals and livestock. It's an area where key services, indispensable services for veterinarians are performed. That facility was outmoded. We had lost our accreditation because of facilities limitations. And through a variety of funding sources, and particularly the Ag Development Board this year, we're well on our way in a $30 million renovation and expansion project for that facility. It will be fully accredited. We have just recently received word that all of the limitations were removed, that we're now able to participate in the national network of these kinds of laboratories. And it's a great, great achievement for the people that work out there.
Not only we talk about growth with student development and those kind of things, but also the college as a whole has continued to grow too.
Yeah, it has in a lot of different ways. The grants funding, for example, some really big, significant projects that came through this year. For example, we just recently learned of a $6 million NIH grant that originated from the stimulus funding, but it will be channeled through the University of Kentucky, with much of the activity staying here, but a collaboration of 6 other universities nationwide on new plant biotechnologies. But a lot of other examples. A couple of Gates Foundation projects are well underway, and it is really kind of remarkable what our faculty and staff continue to do in terms of kind of that entrepreneurial effort to bring in resources to get new and exciting programs going.
Dean Smith, we can't wrap up the interview with talking a little bit about the budget in the coming year, which is not necessarily good news.
Yeah. Well, that's true, and I can't dispute anything that you've said. It is a difficult topic. We have to recognize, though, that other states are in worse problems, that the Kentucky legislature has really treated the universities and the system of higher education pretty positively. And so although we all feel the pinch, and it is not at all easy for employees to go a couple of years without salary increases. Things are still moving along. We're still delivering to the students, we're still delivering in those extension offices, and we're able to keep the program going in a very strong and positive way. A few things that we would have liked to try had to be put on the back burner. A few people that we would have liked to hire, we have to wait. But we're hoping that we'll get through this, that the economy is on its way to rebounding, and the state of Kentucky will continue to have the kind of excellence that it has had at the University of Kentucky and the College of Agriculture.
Well, we certainly hope that will be the case in the coming year,
Yeah.
and we want to thank you for coming in and talking with us again today here on Growing Kentucky.
Well, thanks. I've really enjoyed this program, guys, and we really appreciate everything that you do to get the message out.
Thank you.